to get his own lap dance. Yeah, you guys were pussies. You were sitting here, and then you moved back there. You're like, I don't. You know, you're technically still the front row if you sit back there because there's nobody in front except for this guy right here. And so how you guys doing? I'm just going to talk to this guy because you guys are thinking that you're just like at TV and you're going to sit back there on your phone. Apparently there's a lot going on. How you doing, swingers? We're here for the late show. How about that? Yes. You're the people that your acid hasn't kicked in yet, so you're here for this show yet. So, and these guys over here, they're just sitting over here thinking that we can't see them, but I still can see you. Yeah, I know, right there, right? Not afraid. He thought he was going to a strip club, and he's sitting in the front right there. Yeah, dollar bills. I'll take it. I don't care. I'm not shy about that. It is the Burbank Comedy Festival. I don't know if you guys are familiar with these Burbank Comedy Festival flyers all over the city. It's the 4th annual Burbank Comedy Festival, so you are in on the excitement. Can you feel it? Can you feel it in the air? Can you feel the excitement in there? I am excited to be here. I'll just tell you that right now. I've been traveling around a lot. I too have taken a little bit of drugs, so it's going to kick in before the end of the show, and I'm the host and MC, so if I'll start seeing, more of you, so there's going to be like 9 people here before the end of the show based on the drugs I've been taking, so it's going to be fantastic. Let's see, what have I done this year? I actually started in January of this year in Chicago, yay for me, yeah, where I was fired from the Jerry Springer Show. How about that? Yeah, I know, who knew they had standards? Couldn't get low enough to meet them. Thanks for laughing at that, sir. Let's see. I don't usually talk about this, but I actually am technically Dr. Laura. How about that, Dr. Laura? I have a PhD, and I don't like to tell people that because I'm already going to apologize for my higher education because I can't get you prescription drugs. But I did get my PhD from Boston University about 10 years ago. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, BU Terriers. Woo. And on the big day that they anointed me Dr. Laura, I looked it up on the internet. Only 2% of the population have a PhD. 2%. So I was like, wow, I should feel really good about myself. I'm like reduced fat skim milk. Sweet. 2%. But later that day, I was going to MIT to tell dick jokes. College boys got my cougar, and that's what I do. Meow. Don't feel left out. Meow. And on the way to MIT, a homeless man told me I had a nice ass. Yeah, I know it's funny because I don't. I'm very Caucasian. But I all gut, no butt. I understand that. So that's why it was a sweet compliment for me. And I don't think you understand what a sweet compliment is because homeless guys, guess what? They see a lot of ass. They're all day right there at ass level. They're like ass experts. That was a great compliment. So I went back and I blew them. Anyhow. I was just seeing who's paying attention. That's all. That's all. I was just, it's a late show. I just wanted to see if you guys are awake still. And that guy's awake right there. Some of you missed it. Yeah, some of you. I went back and gave him $10. I don't carry cash. I told him it was the nicest thing that ever happened to me that day. I was just making sure you boys were paying attention because you look like you're already asleep. You got your feet up like you think you're at home on the couch. Why don't you just flip off your shoes too? You just wore your track pants out. You were dressed up. Good for you for the 4th annual Burbank Comedy Festival. I'm just teasing you. Thanks for coming out. If there are little pieces of paper on your desk, kids. If you fill it out, they will give you prizes, and that's nice. Put your name and phone number and things like that on there. Let's see, what else have I done this year? I've been to the Middle East a couple times, doing military tours. Yeah, thank you very much. I don't deserve the applause. I got to leave, but if you get a chance to go to the Middle East, don't. It's Mars with trash. That's what I'm telling you right now. It's the worst, most horrible place I've ever been in my entire life. It's awful with dead camels. And the first time they dropped me off there, it was 140 degrees. Wrap your brain around that. 140 degrees. Yeah, I know. In the middle of a sandstorm. Yay! I love weather that exfoliates. That is fantastic. That is great. You're a good laugher, sir. I'm glad you're in the front. These people need to get on board with you. These guys, they took heroin. You guys smoke pot. That's why you're not laughing yet. So here's the deal. This last time they let me go to Ethiopia, which was lovely. Third world country, beautiful country, where I gained weight. Who knew the food is delicious? Just a little pricey for the locals. And I got malaria when I was there. How about that? Malaria. Who knew that still existed? Malaria. Yeah, malaria. I got over 70 mosquito bites. 70 mosquito bites. They saw this pasty-ass white girl and like, oh my God, it's like sushi, and they moved in. What I'm telling you fine people is I got gang-banged by Ethiopian mosquitoes. That's what happened to me. Thinking about going back. I missed the scratching. It's nice to know something penetrated me this year. There you go. That's it. I knew I would make you laugh with something, sir, eventually. Are you guys ready for lots of show, lots of comedy? Yeah, we got it coming straight at you. Coming to the stage, this gentleman hails all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Please welcome Don Prata, everybody.
Can only mean one thing. Ever since I left the city, you.
Thank you. I appreciate that play-in. All right. It was nice. I had my own section over there. This is a good show. This is cool. All right. White guy up front. Enjoy it while it lasts. That's all you got left. That's cool. All right. Oh, by the way, meet your irrational fears back there. That's what that is. My goodness. Yeah, everybody looked. They did. He's brown. That's why I said it. Oh, goodness gracious. Do you think white supremacists eat chocolate? Or drink coffee? I just want to know what stance they're taking on colored foods. You know, how deep does that hate go? It takes out so many foods. It does. Like, hey, Don, you with us? Ooh, yeah, I would, fellas, but I got a birthday coming up, and yellow cake and chocolate frosting are my favorite. I'm out. My name is Don Prata. I'm Italian, or how you pronounce it here in L.A., Armenian. I had a birthday recently, man. I did, and I was dating this girl, and for my birthday, she came up to me, and she was like, oh, my God, I got you a surprise. So in our heads, fellas, what are we thinking? Blowjob. Wow, don't be afraid to dream a little bit bigger. Okay. Threesome. Yeah, you said it. And she was like, oh, my God, no, it's not a threesome. You're gross. And I was like, butt stuff? It was butt stuff, dude. It was. Except it wasn't just her butt. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you feel uncomfortable. But what? She was like, it's not what you think, though, man. She was like, we're gonna go get our colons cleansed. Oh, dude, what happened to a blowjob, right? So whatever, man. I live in L.A. now. You know, I'm more liberal. I mean, my horoscope said I should be open to new things, and I walk into this place called Healing Waters. Okay, and yeah, that's the name of it. And we're greeted by a 70-year-old hippie woman in a long tie-dye skirt with long white hair named Greta. Now, Greta's opener needs a little work, because she goes, now, I want you to know I am not a doctor, but I am a spiritual healer, as well as a recovering meth addict. You know, just to put your mind at ease. Am I right? And she goes, listen, everything you need is in the room. So I walk into the room. It's plain 4 walls. All there is this huge tub with a tube attached to it. And in the tub is a seat leaned back like I'm about to shoot into space. And on this seat is a hospital gown, a towel, and a magazine. Like I'm going to do some light reading. So whatever, man. I strip down, put on the gown, and underneath the towel is a tube, a bottle of lube, and no instructions. So I'm standing here trying to put this jigsaw puzzle together. And I need to phone a friend. I'm like, Greta! She comes in the room, man, and this is what she said to me. She goes, now, what you want to do is you want to take the tube, you lube up the tube, you attach it to the tub, okay? Then you get in the tub, you take a deep breath, and you shimmy yourself down onto the tube. She goes, now only go about 2 inches. Anything else and you're just showing off. So whatever, she leaves. You know, I'm having a conversation with myself and talking to Jesus, asking him if I had foreseen this, could I have done anything different in my life? And finally I said, you know, whatever, man, we're going to go for it. I get in the tub, I take a deep breath, and I shimmy myself down onto the tube. And women, I'm sorry for every finger. Okay, for every accidental out and in and oops, I didn't know. We knew. We knew every time. It's bullshit. Fellas, you ever remember saying this? It's a finger. You probably won't even feel it. Oh, fuck, I felt it. So I'm sitting there like a lollipop. And Greta goes, now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on this timer, hit the water, and it's going to fill up your intestines. I want you to squeeze for as long as you can. Just hold it tight. When you can't hold any longer, just let go. All right? Everything will come out and the tube will stay in. Enjoy your food. She turns this valve on, man, like she is watering a football stadium. And I'm having contractions for the next 45 minutes by myself, just going. At one point, she comes back in, man, and I don't know about you, but I have a problem going to the bathroom in front of anybody else. So I'm clenching as hard as I can, and like I'm getting so full, my eyes are starting to water. And I'm like, listen, Greta, you need to get the fuck out of here now. She takes the hint, man. Remember, man, I finish up. I slide myself off the tube. I use a towel to wipe up my tears. And I go out into the lobby and I go, listen, Greta, I'm really sorry for what I said out there, you know. And she goes, without missing a beat, she goes, don't sweat it, dude. You had a hose up your ass. I lost 8 pounds that birthday. My name's Don DePetta, guys. Thank you so much.
Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. 'Cause ever since I left the city, you...
I think we learned a lot there. I think that was very educational. Thank you, Don. Thank you. I now know I'm going to lose 8 pounds tomorrow. One more time for Don, everybody. Give him some love right there. Moving right along. I like your attitude right there, sir. Keep it up. You, the only one that did cocaine. Good for you. Heroin over here, pot. Come to the stage right now. This gentleman hails all the way from New York. He's hilarious. He's funny. Please welcome Joe Prano, everybody.
Yes. Feel the energy. This is actually the perfect size room for me tonight. I don't think I could deal with more people in this because I'm a little hungover today. Yeah, I'm a little hungover because I got drunk on Saturday, and I'm 37. Yeah. When you're in your 30s, a hangover will ruin your week, right? I miss my 20s, the good old days. I'd wake up hungover. All I needed was more booze. I'd be like, I just need a Bloody Mary to get right. Now I wake up, I'm like, I need blood. Like a transfusion or something. Why did my ribs hurt? Was I in a car accident? Can you get so drunk your bones get tender? You can. That's the answer, guys. You can get so drunk your bones get tender. I miss the good old days, too. I miss my 20s. When I wake up in my 20s hungover, I only had one worry in life. Who did I call last night? That's it. One worry. I'd find my phone, flip it open, T9 my way to the call log. Be like, I hope I didn't call someone while I was roaming last night. Right? I don't want to pay those charges. Now I wake up and literally have to check everything. I'm like, what did I tweet? What did I Instagram? Did I Snapchat my butthole to somebody? Did I try to connect with somebody on LinkedIn again? I did, by the way. I sent a LinkedIn message this past weekend at 3:18 a.m. Here's a tip for you guys. Don't send a LinkedIn message at 3 in the morning that just says, job, bro, ? Eggplant emoji. That's not how you get hired at a law firm with no law experience. Guy didn't even write me back. My brother called me in a panic this weekend over and over in the morning on Sunday. I finally answered the phone. I'm like, what do you want? He's like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, why? He goes, well, you Spotify'd an entire Counting Crows album to Facebook at 5 a.m. I was pretty sure you killed yourself. It's like, yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's been a long December this August. Thank you, one Counting Crows fan. We'll talk after the show. I got drunk last weekend. I had to go to a birthday party. Can we just stop having adult birthday parties? I hate your birthday when you invite me to your birthday. I just hate you. I'm sick of it. People get way too into their birthday. My friend last week was like, birthday's going to be great. We're going out on a boat in the marina, and then the boat's going to dock, and we're going to have brunch, and then the boat's going back out, and we're going to stand up paddleboard while we drink mimosas. And this was a dude. I was like, Brian, you're dead to me. Right? Like, women don't even have birthdays. Women have birth weeks. Right? A woman's birthday is like the 4th of July. It eats the closest weekend. Like if a girl's birthday falls on a Tuesday, she's like, we're starting on Thursday with happy hour. Friday, we're going dancing. Saturday, a wine safari. You can drive the car right up to the wine and touch it out the window. Sunday, brunch, obviously. Monday, sort of a cool down, just the 12 besties at my place watching The Bachelor. No gifts over 300, okay? No gifts over 300, ladies. Then Tuesday's the actual day. We're all going to dinner and you guys are buying. Bring your flower crowns. I'm like, what? Going on day 6 of your birthday. Thank you, sir. I'm bringing you home with me. Yeah, I recently moved in with my girlfriend. Yeah, even more recently, I broke up with my girlfriend because that was the worst 9 days of my life. I can't believe I did that. Living with a woman is difficult. It's very hard. The hardest part for me was I would ask her questions, and not difficult questions, simple stuff, and she would answer with things I could never imagine coming out of somebody's mouth. Like, she'd come home from work, and I would go, "How was your day?" Get this, she would start telling me about her day. What? No, I did not sign up for that. Guys in the room, help me out. If I ask you, how was your day, what do you say? We didn't practice that, right? Did you see me stop the 4 guys who answered and go, "Hey, I'm just going to ask one question." Just say fine, like you don't give a shit. It's just what you're supposed to say. Not my girlfriend. She'd go right into it. How was my day? How was my day? You know you're in trouble when they repeat your question back to you in slow motion. My day wasn't great. I went to work this morning and Jason said, "Good morning." But he didn't say it like he wanted me to have a good morning. I was like, oh my God, what is happening right now? Women love giving you the details of everything that happens. Men like highlights, right? That's why a guy can watch SportsCenter twice in a row. All the scores in the world in an hour. If a woman was in charge of SportsCenter, it would sound like this. Mets played the Cubs today. First pitch was a ball. Second pitch was a strike. And he wasn't real happy about it, I'll tell you. You guys have been awesome. Enjoy the rest of your show.
Girlfriend anymore. I really don't know why. Caring and loving. And the women are laughing, they know. Okay. Come to the stage right now. This lady hails all the way from Chicago. Please welcome the very talented and lovely Alice Bleehart, everybody.
Hi. I can't see shit. All right. Hey. I'm Alice. When I was little, not like too little, like maybe like middle school little, I went through my emo phase. But what was stupid was that it was also my magician phase. Gonna do it. The real illusion is joy itself. Stuff like that was only a small taste of the pie of reasons. It's not a pie of reasons I got put in special ed as a child. Also known as the Leg Up program. Special ed, or special education. It's where you go when you're like... What? It's where you go when you're weird. And when I was younger, they called special ed kids speds. You know, like special ed sped. Which, no, that is our word. You can't say that word. No. I can say that word. You can't. When I got a little older, they started calling special ed kids tards. You know, like retard, you know, tard. You don't get to say that. I probably shouldn't say that either. Most speds would be accompanied by a paraprofessional who would basically follow them and make sure they don't go nuts. You people knew them as the tard guard or tard wrangler. Kind of needed it. Whenever we'd go on a field trip, they'd tell whatever the place was, like, "Hey, insert place here. A busload of special needs individuals will be arriving at your facility. You better get ready." I could see why they do that, too, because I was the kind of kid where I'd be on the playground eating a sandwich, and other kids would be assholes to me, and I'd just be like, "I'm going to eat this sandwich, you're going to poop it. Sure enough, eventually that kid would poop. And he would lose his shit. Oh, we'd go on these field trips, and they'd expect the worst from us. You know, it's like a get good in, get good out, but the opposite, where they're expecting us to be little monsters, and we don't want to disappoint. They get mad. Like, what do you expect out of us? You know, like, oh, you're upset that Jason ruined your model of DNA? You know who ruined his DNA? It was God. Yeah, I feel a little less bad now. One of the worst things we did was this test called Mad Minutes, and it was 60 math questions in 60 seconds, which, if you use mathematics, give you roughly 1 second per math question. They timed you with a clock with milliseconds, so you knew just how much time you were wasting. Mad Minute begins. You answer any? Because you just lost like 6 questions. It was bad. You know, you don't know it. You take 10 seconds to realize you don't know it. You take another however many seconds to realize you don't know it. You've lost like 8 bajillion questions. It's bad. I couldn't live with this shame. People would know. They would know. I had to destroy the evidence. So I'm frantically trying to think of a way to get rid of this thing somehow. I don't know, burn it. I don't have a lighter. They don't let me have that. Hide it. They're going to find it. They always find it. So I eat it. I eat it. I pick it up, I chew it, I swallow it, it's gone. They're not getting that back. No man is going to get that back. Except maybe that woman that works at the colon cleansing place. She might get it back. I mean, you can't argue with results. I never had to do another Mad Minutes again. But I feel kind of bad for my little brother, because for most siblings, you know, they have an older sibling, and they're like, oh, you're a bleeheart? You're not acing your tests. Whereas for him, it was like, oh, you're a bleeheart? You're not eating your tests. He'd come home, and he'd be like, Alice, what the hell? And I'd just be like, hell. Yeah, we're all in hell. They say the road to hell is paved with good expectations. And what's this? A quarter behind your ear? Oh, I'm Alice Bleeheart. I'll be nice and quiet so you can continue your beautiful sleeping. I'm sorry, that was mean. Thank you.
Did the acid kick in? Did it kick in now? I don't know what happened either. But anyhow, give it up for Alice Bleeheart, everybody. It takes balls to get up here and call yourself a tard. I'll just tell you that right now. I grew up in a time where you could say retarded and it was fine. It was 80s. We were politically incorrect. We didn't care. We call you gay and retarded, and we didn't care even if you were gay and retarded. We don't care. I still call people retarded and gay because I think it's funny. One more time for Alice, everybody. Yes. Come to the stage right now. This gentleman hails all the way. He's come a long, long distance, please, because, you know, Tarzana's scary. Please welcome Adam Warshaw, everybody.
My name's Adam. I'm 52 years old. I've got a wife, a kid, a dog, a cat, 2 mortgages, 3 car payments, and a vasectomy. Thank you. I didn't actually want the vasectomy. My wife got it for me for my birthday. Worst present ever. This year wasn't much better. She informed me she's now considered herself asexual. Not what I wanted to hear. It's like, honey, couldn't you just like one more night as heterosexual, please? Actually, it was a little bit of a relief, though, because 6 months earlier on her birthday, she cut her hair short and spiky, stopped wearing makeup, and got a tattoo. And at that point, I'm thinking, I'm like a flannel shirt away from a lesbian marriage here. You know, so at least now she's not playing for the other team. We've been married for 22 years. And when I normally say that, and there's actually people in the room, the women will go, woo, and the men go, damn, that's a long time. Yeah, I know. For our anniversary, I thought it would be fun to go back to the restaurant where we had our first dinner. The menu is exactly the same at Del Taco. And we were sitting there eating our burritos. I looked at my bride, and we've been together for 25 years in total. And I thought to myself, you know, if I had killed you on our first date, I'd already be on parole. Well, I didn't do it. But he's stunned. I didn't actually do it, but I guarantee you, if you're in a long-term relationship, you will have that thought at least once. One thing I've learned with marriage, I was very naive when I went into it. I thought that I was marrying the woman I was dating. Actually, it was her and a whole bunch of other ones. I get my wife, and I also get grumpy, nasty, angry, bitchy, moody, bloated, and psycho. Or as I call them, the 7 dwarves of the apocalypse. And the nice part is, guys, you don't know which one you're getting when you go home. That's true. I'm going home after this show tonight. It could be, hi, honey, how was your setter? Will you stop breathing? You're always breathing. I'm sick of it. Sick of you. Psycho, great. I'll go to the couch now, alone. Always fun with that. One thing is, after 20, 22, 25 years or so with someone, the excuses for not having sex are just incredible. I mean, the things she comes up with. She looks at me one time and she says, slaps my hand away and she says, honey, I don't feel attractive. I think I have an ugly vagina. It's not even a real thing, ugly vagina. What does she think? She's going to take her panties down. I'm going to look at it and go, I try to maintain a certain aesthetic standard in my life, and that just doesn't measure up. Put it away, I'll go masturbate. Yeah, never going to happen, all right? I would fuck a woman even if her vagina looked like Osama bin Laden on a bad hair day. Telling the truth here. She could shave in a swastika and Hitler mustache, I'd still go down on her. It's the way it works. Another time she says to me, I'd like to, but I just made tea. I was so surprised. I said, really? You're going to deny me sex over that? I think she felt back. She says, well, I could give you a hand job. Oh, great. Something I could do for myself. And I'm better at it because I don't have any rings. Yeah, she grabs hold of my dick and starts pulling. It's like a cheese grater, Well, I accepted, of course. If you're starving in the desert, someone offers you food, you take it, right? Even if it's a bag of Funyuns. And I learned something real interesting about hand jobs. If someone's giving you one, do not open your eyes till you come. If you open your eyes, this is what you're going to see. I said, what the fuck are you doing? Are you texting while you're jerking me off? She says, no, I'm checking my emails. I might as well do something productive. I did fulfill one fantasy, though, with her. I married a non-Jewish woman. They're nice, what can I tell you? I mean, as it is, I can't get a word in edgewise with her. If I married a Jewish woman, I'd never hear the end of it. I was raised Orthodox, which means a traditional diet of salty food criticism and guilt. That's why I have high blood pressure and no self-esteem. I'm also out of time. I'm Adam Warshaw. Thanks for not being comatose.
Heels. I don't know if you noticed this, man. I'm just ripping through this shoe. Running in heels. That's what I'm doing for you people. Yes, I know. I'm going to start. I don't know where the needles are, but let's get this going. Coming to the stage right now. Let me see. Oh, my goodness. I have a big thing about screwing up names, and I'm going to try really hard, but I'm probably going to fuck it up, even though I grew up in La Puente, and I should get this right. He hails all the way from New Mexico. Please welcome Jose. That part was easy. Esquel.
Close enough. We'll go with that. Hi, guys. Thanks for having me. I'm happy to be here. I'm really happy to be doing a diverse show. Now, what I mean by that, you guys might already be ahead of me. What I mean by that is that I also did a show this week with an all-Mexican lineup called Comedy con Queso. Really, flappers? That's what we're doing? Rounded up every Mexican comedian you could find, put us in one place, Comedy con Queso. Sponsored by Immigration. All right. I can see the show on Telemundo right now. Esta noche, después del boxeo en la tarde, tenemos Comedy con Queso, sponsored by La Migra. I realize there's a lot of white folks in this room right now. La Migra is Spanish for immigration or border patrol. So if you ever find yourselves in a neighborhood you didn't plan on being in, and you hear somebody yell, "Run! La Migra!" They're talking about you. But Comedy con Queso, man. Comedy con Queso. That doesn't sound like a stand-up show, does it? That sounds like an appetizer at TGI Fridays. It's like, I love the cheeseburger sliders, but I really enjoy the Comedy con Queso. It's delicious. We just dip the Mexicans right in the cheese. It's great. They taste like churros. It's amazing. Comedy con Queso. But I gotta say, I am happy and proud to be Latino. I feel like everyone deep down wishes they had a little Latin heat in their lives, you know? And if you don't believe me, shit, even Arnold Schwarzenegger wanted to be Mexican one point in time. That's why he hooked up with his kid, or with his maid, and had a kid. Everyone always forgets he did that. Guys, think about it. There is a little Mexican Arnold running around somewhere, butchering 2 languages simultaneously. Imagine how awkward that introduction must have been, right? I could just picture him meeting his son for the first time, trying to speak Spanish. Hola, mijito, ¿cómo estás? Nice to meet you. Mucho gusto, señor. Tengo una pregunta para ti. ¿Por qué es tan flaquito? Why are you so skinny? Huh? Necesito eat más food. You have to eat a lot of food and protein so you go really, really big like your daddy. Grande como tu papá. I feel bad for the kid, though. It puts a smile on my face. Poor little Pablito Schwarzenegger. Man, I feel bad. But I gotta ask, are there any single ladies in the audience tonight? Didn't think so. Okay. I always gotta ask because I've always had a very difficult time dating. The reason is I only get hit on by 2 groups of people. Gay guys and cougars. The 2 most aggressive hunters in the hookup food chain. Because you can't turn a guy down, right? You can't just be like, nah, bro, I'm straight. It's all good. Thank you, but no thank you. I'm flattered. Because he'll always give you the same response. You don't know unless you try. Fellas, if you want a piece of advice, you ever catch yourselves at a strip club and you have no money? Just pretend you're flamboyantly gay. Strippers love gay guys. You'll never have such a good time saving money in your lives, I promise you. First girl that comes up to your table asking you for a dance, just hit her with one of these. Honey, you are barking up the wrong tree. You'll get free drinks all night, I promise. But I gotta ask you guys, do you ever catch yourselves trying to act cooler than you really are? It's like deep down we're all afraid for people to find out we're boring as shit, right? That's me. I'm really not that cool. I always wished I was as smooth as a really old black man. I'll tell you what I mean. One of my favorite people in the world, his name is Will. Old school brother, about 70 years old. I see him every day at the gym. He's the type of person that just makes you feel good about yourself. He's always positive. I walk in, he says the same thing to me every day. There he is! There he is, my man, Jose. You one tall, dark, sexy motherfucker. That's the thing. Will's from a different generation, though. He has no filter. He'll just say whatever comes to his mind. He doesn't give a shit. But the thing is, he's from that different generation. So when he cusses, he old-timey cusses. You know what I mean? He means everything as a compliment, but sometimes it comes across as an insult. I swear to God, I can't make this up. One day, he walked in, and he's like, Jose, you was the biggest Mexican I have ever seen. Bet you got a big old dick, don't you? Bet you got that big old swinging motherfucker right there. Got that grandfather cock, don't you? Keep track of time and shit. Yeah, boy. Just makes you feel good about yourself. To give you guys an idea what he sounds like, Will to me sounds like Edwin Starr. Anyone know who that is? No? He's a singer from that old school song, War. You know what I'm talking about, right? War. Yeah. Good God, y'all. Oh, yeah. That is Will. That's what he sounds like. Sometimes I'll daydream and pretend that he compliments me to the tune of that song. Just one day I want him to be like, Jose, good God, y'all. What is he good for? Absolutely everything. That's my dream, guys. It's going to happen one of these days. Hey, my name's Jose. Thank you so much.
He got the cocaine. Now we know where it went. Excellent. I'm over there sniffing Advil, and he's doing cocaine. One more time for Jose. That was awesome. Give it up some love right there. Go to the stage right now, all the way from Royal Oak, Michigan. Please welcome Jenna Cortez, everybody.
Everybody else alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know him, but fuck him. He knows the code. It's not about the salary. It's all about reality.
You are? Wow, Michigan. The hand. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of you guys. Are you people's friends? I need better friends. I'm so proud of you for being here and participating. It is really blowing my mind. I've learned a lot tonight about old black guys' accents and giving hand jobs with rings. So I recently came out as a lesbian. Woo, thanks. Oh my God. Or as my mom likes to say, an attention whore. And it wasn't a sexual or emotional decision. I just wanted somebody to text me back. You know? Did you guys hear that? It's the sound of the guys no longer caring about me. It's only funny because it's true. So growing up, I think some people might have known that I was gay before I did. This guy's like, yeah, I think we all did. My favorite film character, do you guys remember Rufio, leader of the Lost Boys? Yeah, Rufio. Do you remember from Hook? I remember my brother saying to me, you only like Rufio because he looks like a Filipino dyke. I didn't know those words at the time, but I yelled back, no, I like him for his short, spiky hair and sensitive demeanor. Might have been onto something. Now that I date girls, people always ask me what's the difference between dating guys and girls, and there isn't one really. Girls just give you a lot more information. I believe they were called the 7, demonic dwarves earlier. A lot more information, right? I remember asking my boyfriends, do you want to go to brunch? And they'd be like, I don't know. I don't care. What do I do? Do I eat before? What are the rules? You know? They just need a lot of help. But if you ask a girl if she wants to go to brunch, she'll be like, oh my God, we should totally go to this place my coworker Michelle told me about. It's down by the beach. We could bring our bathing suits. We could paddleboard. What are you feeling? I'm sorry, I'm talking about myself so much. You feeling like eggs, Benny? And I love that. It means all of the fights, the conversations, the trips that a straight couple can do in a year, lesbians can get that shit done in 3 months. It'll start out, I think I like you. I like you too. I think I'm in love with you. Let's move to Phoenix. Let's get a ferret. Next thing you know, you're walking some bitch's ferret. Just me on that one, okay. So another thing that I really like about dating women is you get to unlearn some things that straight culture teaches you. The first time I was hooking up with a girl, she stopped me in the middle and she said, oh, honey, you don't have to suck in. And I said, what? And then all of my fat rolls came rolling, a ka-chong, ka-chong, ka-chong. I danced away like a big gay Michelin man, just finally free in my natural body. Another thing that's changed is my posture. When I was trying to attract males, I stood in what I like to call the sexual pony. It's like this ass, tits, nay. Maybe it didn't work because I was doing it that way. I don't know. But now I just really want my posture to show you how good I am at watching Netflix, you know? It's like a very we could stay in vibe. So I'm so proud of you guys for going out. You're eating pizza. You're adorable. There was someone in the back earlier. I think she might be gone. It was an older woman that I was kind of like, what? What's going on with you? What's your story? Please tell me you just got out of a marriage. Okay. Back on track. I'll be someone's little experimental phase. That's fine. Oh, I got lit. Not I'm partying, as in I got the light. So I'm not really afraid of, okay, 2 things. I've been thinking a lot about having a baby because they're just squishy and I want to hold one. Those are enough reasons, right? But I'm allergic to everything, shellfish, gluten, dairy. I'm one of those people, and I'm sick of these jokes because it's not funny, okay? But going to a restaurant with me is an effing nightmare. That's why I stay home most of the time. So I think if I can't order food, I should probably not try to grow a baby in my body. It seems scary, right? So I was thinking, I have a girlfriend now, and I was thinking maybe my girlfriend could carry the baby, but we could use my brother's sperm. I know, because then my child would be starting out its life with 2 gay moms and an uncle daddy. And there's just no good way to phrase that, you know? And I'm not afraid of getting older, but I am afraid of being an old lesbian because I've only seen 3 examples of who I can be. Portia de la Rossi, off the table on body mass index alone, never going to get there. Ellen DeGeneres, too rich and dancy, but I'm going to keep trying. And then the third one is Documentarian Michael Moore. And I just have this terrible feeling that I'm headed for like a parking lot with a baseball cap screaming about injustice. And it's very noble. But nobody is fucking Michael Moore, you know? Actually, I did that joke in Toronto, and backlit, I saw a head. After I did that joke, it just tilted and went, ah. So there's one person in the world fucking Michael Moore. They're in Canada. Thank you, guys have been amazing. Have a great rest of the night. Give it up for your host.
That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go ahead and see anyway. He never really talks
We
much.
got all kinds of stuff. We even have lesbians on the show. How awesome is that? I'm not a lesbian yet, but I plan to be later in life. I am. Statistically, you all be dead. We're going to date. That's a true story. 85, still going to want to dance. One more time for Jenna, everybody. Give her some love right there. Oh, coming all the way from the fine state of Arizona, from Phoenix, please welcome Tony Tripoli, everybody.
Uh-oh. A lesbian and then a gay guy. For Burbank, this is literally a pride parade. Okay, you want to know how gay I am? I mean, like the jeans didn't tell you. Okay, I was driving here tonight for the show, which I expected to have an audience, but you win some, you lose some. It's not bad. I knew it wasn't going to be like Madison Square Garden, but I didn't know it was going to be just like a medium-sized AA meeting. But whatever, I'll take it. It's a good AA meeting. There's a full bar, but still. No, I was behind a car, and it had a thing around, what do you call it? You call it a license plate frame? You know what I'm talking about, the thing around and I got up, and it said, "Only God can judge me." And I thought, no, I'm judging the fuck out of you, and all I can see is the back of your head. I mean, it's easy. I'm good at it. I'm a homo. I keep a gavel in the glove box. Anyone can do it, though. Try it. I'm so gay and judgmental. I actually was Joan Rivers' joke writer the last 5 years of her life. That's the truth. I'm the executive producer of Fashion Police. That's my day job. That was like, normally when you mention Joan, people clap, but that's okay. You don't have to. You know what? You know why? Because this is a very inside Hollywood, Burbank industry crowd, and you know she's not Tinkerbell. Your applause didn't bring her back, so that's good. I like it. Stay cool, Burbank. No, Joan was the coolest. She was the coolest. She was so and for a gay guy, it was like a dream come true. Because there's no celebrity that loves gay men as much as Joan Rivers. Well, Liza Minnelli, because she'll marry us. But that's taking it too far. Joan was so great. People used to always ask me, "Oh, did Joan hire you because you're Jewish?" I don't really know what the best way to answer that is. I'm not Jewish, but I do complain constantly, so it's a reasonable mistake. But not a Jew, although I do celebrate gay Hanukkah, so you probably get points for that, right? You guys know about gay Hanukkah. That's when there was only enough lube to last for one night. But by miracle, it lasted for 8 nights. You read the Torah. Shabbat Shalom. It's sad. It's sad when anybody dies. I don't want to make jokes about her. I miss her every day. But, she had a very long life. When Joan died, she was 81 years old, most of her. So, it's sad. But what I miss is all the stuff that she's not here to comment on, right? You want Joan to say like, Joan never got to make Bruce Jenner cry as a woman. That would have been fun, right? I mean, for one of them, right? And look, I'm not going to make fun of Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner, super, super important, great visibility for the trans community. I'm glad that she's living her truth. But this is a 67-year-old woman with a 1-year-old vagina. I'm just saying that's the buddy cop TV show I want to watch. Like, you put that on Netflix, call it, I don't know, Fish Out of Water. I would binge that in a day. It's hard as a gay guy because, she's part of the LGBT community now, so we have to embrace Caitlyn. And but her politics are disgusting. Like, she's a champion and an advocate. She's also an asshole. So I don't really know how to do this, right? Like, Caitlyn Jenner is proving that you can have a 1-year-old vagina and be a natural-born cunt. So that's fun. We're all kind of in this together. Also, I won't do the thing that we are supposed to do as liberals in the gay community where we refer to her always as the beautiful Caitlyn Jenner. Beautiful. Really beautiful? Anybody? No, I feel you turning on me. Like, I tell you what, tomorrow when you're at Starbucks and you see a woman that you've never met before, just walk up to her and say, hey, I'm sorry, I just wanted to come over and tell you, I think you're so, so beautiful. You look exactly like Caitlyn Jenner. And you let me know how that works out for you. My name's Tony Triple, you guys. Good night. Thank you.
Oh my goodness, gay guys, tards, it's great. It's a good show. It's a good show. Oh my goodness, coming up to stage right now, another gentleman hails all the way from New York. Please welcome Rob Stern, everybody.
You ever have to build momentum to get up from a chair? What the fuck is happening to my body? I'm like a little out of breath just from those stairs. I need to lose weight. I got to quit sweets. Actually, I'm not eating any sweets right now. I had to quit ice cream, which was my favorite sweet. Yeah, it sucks, man. Now the only sweet I have to look forward to is the sweet release of death. I can't wait to die because I love ice cream. And I don't see a reason to keep living without it. I told my doctor, I was like, I'm going to start exercising. And he goes, all right, well, that's good, but you can't run because you're too heavy. You'll hurt your knees. I'm too fat to run, which is what I think they euthanize horses for. I have the health of a dead horse. I don't know. I've been trying to work out, like I said. I woke up last night with a calf cramp. Good thing I woke up. Don't want to sleep through any of that sweet, sweet calf pain. Don't want to miss out on that. Well, let me ask you guys something. In order to get your motorcycle's driver's license around here, do you have to prove you can drive by my hotel room at 3 a.m.? Is that part of the test? Pass. I like driving. I like listening to the radio. I kind of miss it a little bit, but I listen to Spotify. I don't have any money, so I have to listen to ads. And there's some weird ads on there, and this is a real ad that I just heard. It went TireRack.com. An amazing amount of tires. Just like, what's an amazing amount of tires? Like I feel like I went to TireRack.com. It would just be like a bunch of tires. Well, that's not amazing. It's what I expected. The only thing that would be amazing is if I went to TireRack.com and they had 0 tires. 0 tires, but you call it Tire Rack. How do you stay in business? This is amazing. Why'd you buy a commercial? I do miss the radio. I miss when DJs used to have to banter in between songs, because I don't have that anymore. Like I remember one time, there's a real a DJ introducing the next song. This is really what he said. He goes, 1963 was a real bad year for politics. JFK was assassinated. But a good year for music. Here's the Beatles. That was his. I just like to picture this guy getting fired over and over again from different radio stations. Each time he's like, just don't screw, not this time. Just get it, just. 1942 was a real bad year for the Jews. Damn it. But a good year for music. Here's the Lead Belly. Yes, I know I'm fired. Thank you. Do you need money? Comedy festivals aren't paying the bills. I never realized when I was 16 years old that I was living in the nicest place I was ever going to live in. I used to complain my dad had a cupboard full of soup, and I'd be like, Dad, why you got so much soup, Dad? Nobody needs that much soup. I would kill to have a cupboard full of soup. Jesus Christ. All I have is crackers, and I keep that in my fridge because I got mice, and they haven't figured out how to open the fridge with their little paws yet. People come over, I'm like, here, you want some cold crackers? Just keep them in your hand, they'll warm up. All right, you guys have been great. Thank you.
I believe that's the theme of the show. 16 years old was the nicest place I was ever going to live. Yes, one more time for Rob, everybody. Give him some love right there. Bad host, doing heroin, sniffing glue. I don't know what I was doing. I missed one of the comics, but he's here for you today. He's from Kentucky. Please welcome the very handsome Larry Starks, everybody.
Keep it going for your host. Keep it going for your host. Watch it with that very handsome. You end up with some very handsome dick in your hands tonight. Now, how everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? That's cool, man. I like doing this. I'm glad I'm here at Burbank Comedy Festival. I'm liking that it's not a lot of people in here, man, because I was kind of feeling myself last week. I did a theater, about 600 people. And, you know, coming to Burbank, it lets me know God got ways of humbling you, telling you just ain't made it yet. You know what I mean? It's all good. I brought a friend with me. I was like, come on, man, it's going to be lit. It's going to be popping. I apologize to you, friend. I'm sorry. I apologize tonight. Feel like we had an open mic, but the open mic's doing better than the fest right now. I need to talk to the Burbank authorities and ask them for about $20 of my money back, okay? Now, I'm doing good, man. I had a great summer, man. Great summer. Finished up college. Give it up for me one time. Yeah, finally knocked it out, man. Finally knocked it out. I'm happy about it, man. That was a tough 3 weeks I did at DeVry. Ain't nothing like paying your Wi-Fi and tuition in the same bill, you know what I'm saying? You gotta consolidate. I learned that word online, man. Got taught, you know, I'm from Kentucky, man. Kentucky, when we need anything, I don't care if it's a baptism or whatever, we go to Walmart to get it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Walmart's our bread and butter. So I came out here and I needed something for my hotel room. So I went to Walmart and I realized the Los Angeles Walmart is just like the Kentucky Walmart. You go in, they got 40 registers, and only 2 of them be open, don't they? And the person in front of you sitting with a whole EBT's worth in the basket. Like, bro, it's the 21st. How you still got stamps? You know what I'm saying? That showed me the secret. You got a cheat code or something. You know what I mean? You're standing outside of Walmart like left, right, up, down, A, B, A. Cheat code. I hate going in Walmart for real. I really hate going in Walmart because you're on a mission. You try to get one item real quick. You end up talking to 5 or 10 people that you know. You buy 12 items. You get home and realize you didn't even get what you originally came to buy. You be sitting at home in the shower like, psh, soap. That's what I meant to get. Motherfucker. And you end up using that shampoo sitting right there. Don't act like y'all ain't never took no shampoo showers before. I done been in the struggle. I took an all conditioner bath on their ass one time. Talking about struggle. Got out, body all smooth, slept a little bit. It was crazy. With nobody home, though, so it didn't count. You know what I mean? I'm about tired of shopping on Craigslist, man. That's Kentucky. We shop on Craigslist for anything, man. We get a lot of stuff off Craigslist, man. I caught me a 60-inch TV for $300. 60-inch, man. It was great. Hung it up on the wall, HD, crispy, clear. I'm watching my Cavs in the finals, man. I'm loving it. Everything's great. Come find out, damn TV had roaches in it. I didn't even know the TV had roaches in it till one crawled down the screen and came and set a pic for LeBron. I said, hold up. I just see a pic and roach. I've never saw one of those before. Never saw one of those before. You know, just in July 27th, man, I celebrated 4 years of marriage. Give it up for me. 4 years, man. That's enough. That's enough. We still broke. We so broke, I drove her from the hotel trying to put gas back in the car. You know what I'm saying? In reverse. Yeah, man. Man. The way marriage is kind of crazy because, you know, naturally you think TV have you thinking that everything's going to be a certain way, and it just wouldn't how I thought it would be on TV. Like, for instance, my bachelor party, it didn't turn out how I thought it was going to be. I thought we was going to have strippers hanging from the ceiling. I thought we was going to have glitter, everything. We didn't even have a glitter budget. Didn't have a glitter budget. It was bad, man. You know, I got homies, man, that got put on child support. I got 3 kids, all by the same woman. I'm not on child support. You know, it's great. But all my homies is upset about that child support. I got a homie to pay $900 a month for child support. $900. The $900 made him so mad that he hired a hitman to kill his baby mama. And she survived. Let me tell you how she survived. Because the check to the hitman bounced because the child support came out first. You know what I'm saying? So through the grace of God, she survived. You know what I mean? Before I get out of here, though, man, I want to let y'all know, man, I'm tired of these new Muslims. Tired of these new Muslims. Not the Muslim faith, but new Muslims. You know, guys that get incarcerated and their religion change while they're incarcerated. You know what I mean? Because they try to push their agenda on you. And I don't like that, so I keep me a bag of pork rinds with me, just in case. They come to me, start talking that baconless shit, I just pull out the pork rinds and start eating. And I tell them straight up, look, man, if I want to convert to Islam or I want to be a Muslim, I get caught robbing a sitco like you did, and then we be in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? That's my time, man. My name is Larry Starks. Thank y'all.
I think he offered me his penis. I think that's what happened up here at the beginning, and then I found out you're married. Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. But, you know, we won't tell anybody. There's only 9 people here. Nobody will know, Larry. Coming to the stage right now, this gentleman hails all the way from Shasta. Please welcome Darren Gindrum. Oh, shit.
We're not even going to pretend that was close. No, nowhere near. How's it going, guys? I'm Darren. I'm a dad. Oh gosh, that's the sound of a dad that's on the last day of summer vacation. Like, no, that was yesterday, and today was the first day of school. I finally got my kid back in there, and he screwed it up. One day in, screwed it up. Had to pick him up from the principal's office. The teacher's in there, just staring daggers at him, like he was calling one of the girls Jenna farts. You guys have any idea how hard it is to keep a straight face in that situation? Because I'm thinking to myself, like, damn, that's a fart joke and wordplay put together. Like, I want to, like, give him, like, a fist bump on the down low there. He's 7. That's seriously some gifted action there, right? It's like, I don't have the moral authority to punish my kid if earlier in the day I was Googling plot summaries of Fast and Furious movies. That's what I think. Like, there's a limit to that. Like, by the way, if you do that on Google, you type in Fast and Furious plot summaries, Google just comes back with, please no. Like, they know. It's like, at some point, those were movies about street racers from Echo Park racing for $2,000. And then it became street racers from Echo Park racing for national security. Like, there's been some escalation. We're 2 movies away from them in space. That's where we're at. And I want to see it. I know the plot already. You know, the Russians, they're going to steal the Mars rover, and we got to go space race them on the moon. Point of order. I know that the Mars rover is not on the moon, but do you think that the creators of the Fast and the Furious franchise know and or care about that? No, they don't. No, instead they're going to just steal the space shuttle. They're going to do a donut off of Halley's Comet. They're going to radio it back in. Houston, we don't have a problem. We have a family. What you guys just saw there was a flawless impersonation of Michelle Rodriguez. It's like she was on the stage, guys. You are in the presence of greatness. We're doing this. It's midnight. We're getting. You have an angry guy that's obsessed about things. I have questions. That's like I have opinions about hats. I found that out recently. Like, I got very angry when I found out a friend of mine got a hat as a gift and it had the price tag on it, and it was $300. There should be no such thing as a $300 hat, guys. Like, I didn't know I had this opinion, but I looked at that hat and, like, the only way that hat's worth $300 is if I put it on my head and it tells me if I'm Ravenclaw or Slytherin. That's the only way. Like, no way. Like, no. Like, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan, and, like, I was thinking about it because I want more Harry Potter books. But I want a specific Harry Potter story. I want Harry Potter the 19-year-old. I want the Harry Potter that's just figuring out the best year of his life was last year. And I want that slow downward slide into mediocrity. Now, I want to see Harry Potter in the undeclared major. Harry Potter in the underage drinking. Harry Potter in the taking a semester off to go backpacking through Europe. Really just needs to experience himself on that one, guys. That's where he's at there. like I have questions. Like, why were there clowns everywhere last year? What the hell was that? Do you guys remember this? Like, there were guys, they were like getting, let's clown up and get a knife and hide in the forest. What? No, I was feared for my child's lives at that point. Like, I have 2 kids, and I didn't think they were going to get attacked by clowns, but they have very pale skin and orange hair. I was worried they're going to get profiled. Like, I didn't let them leave the house unless their shoes fit really well. That's where I was with that. Like, just, like, how many kids are in that car? No, get 5 of them out of there. Okay, now you can go. Ah, man. Ah, gosh. This is an interesting show, guys. Oh, man. I love comedy. Like, it's a thing of mine that I love making people laugh. And, like, if I can make someone laugh, it's a good day. And I got to admit, I'm biased. Like, I got a favorite laugh. And it's my son. Like, if I make him laugh, it's a good day. Like, he's got this, like, just this gently, bubbly laugh. And okay, I get it. I'm, like, being really sappy. I'm being the parent. And I'm like, oh, the laughter of a child is the best sound in the world. I know. Like, if you guys are single, and if you live alone, and it's 3 a.m., and you hear the laughter of a child, it's not the best sound in the world anymore. No, if you hear a giggle in the middle of the night in an empty house, that is the worst sound in the world. No, if you hear that, you've got one thing left to do. You get out of that house. You burn that house down. Yeah, you guys are hobos now. You're hobos that are not going to get murdered by a Japanese schoolgirl that died in 1962. All right, everybody, I've been Darren. Thank you.
If I can't get much stronger, man, I've been waiting all night now. That's how long I've been on ya.
I have a deep paranoia about fucking up people's names, which means I will fuck up at least 3 on a show. I screwed up Paul Smith one time. I said Paul Smythe. That's how bad I am. That's how it sits with me. One more fun for Darren, everybody. That was very, very funny. Come on the stage right now. This lady is hilarious. She's funny, and she hails from Iowa. Please welcome Kristi Mchugh, everyone. All right. Thank you, Laura. Laura Hayden, look at this woman working all night here. Round of applause for that. Yes. It's Thursday. It's midnight. Are you guys drinking? Yeah, me too. As my daddy always said, the day I can't do my job drunk was to hand in my badge and turn in my gun. My daddy was a pilot for American Airlines. Flown lately. You can always tell those pilots, the ones who are the big boozers, right? And you'd think they'd want to keep it on the down low, but no. Splashed on the tail of the plane. AA. I got a whole family full of drinkers. I can't even get them together at one time because they all think it's going to be an intervention for one of them. Kristi, every year, why? What? Why? Who's going to be there? Why? Every year, I'm like, it's Christmas. We, back together for Father's Day in June. Got my dad this beautiful tie. Her name was Bing Tao. Sweet girl. Home is Okoboji, Iowa. Okoboji. It's kind of like Des Moines without all the big city glitz and glamour. Iowa, nothing. Come on, you people travel. Put down the... go Hawkeyes. Yes, thank you. Corn Belt Conference cheerleader. I was a cheerleader. I modeled for a while, and then one day I started to think, and they fired me. I did mostly runway at Des Moines International. Like to be a mom, like to be a parent. Never been at, well, that depends when you say life starts. If it's at conception, I've been a fabulous mother for about 72 hours. Then things went a little haywire. That's what they use in Iowa, the haywire. I kid. We had a vet. Yes, I had a vet. Having kids, that's a huge responsibility. You got to be sober for like a month. You know? My mom's getting on me about that. Why can't you get me some grandkids like your sisters did? Because I don't like the taste of tequila. Yeah. And the backseat of your station wagon is very uncomfortable. Having kids, I can barely find a mate. The longest relationship I had was 2 years. That was with Sprint. Yeah, that was fun. 2 years. My friends are, get on the Tinder.
If you don't know what this is, it's like the Salvation Army of dating apps. It's the worst. And people lie on it. This guy told me he was 6'1". I didn't know I had to specify direction. He was 6'1", huge. I'm like, I've never been a chubby chaser, but God bless the women who are. He took me out for dinner and a movie and dinner. I don't always sleep with a guy on the first date, but I think it's kind of rude not to offer. So we went back to his place. I said, look, I never do this. And I left. Doing a show in Idaho Falls, because my career is taking off like a rocket. Idaho Falls, oh my God. I didn't know teeth could grow that way. I say teeth, it makes it sound all plural. Doing a show in Idaho Falls, guy writes me on the Facebook the next day, Kristi, I saw your show last night. I want you to come over, bring a strap on and some barbecue sauce. It's like, you freak. What is your address? It's lonely on the road, and it's lonely for the guy you leave back home. I know this because I came back from that tour, and my boyfriend, I found his blow-up doll, and she had lost her look of surprise. We nicknamed her Bells Palsy. And you can't date a rapist. Well, I didn't know he was a rapist. You know, I was dating him for long distance for like 8 months, and you know when you're already sold on somebody, and you find something horrible out about him, you start making excuses for him. I was like, what John Bonet threw herself at you, poor thing. But you can't date a rapist because every time you're intimate with them, you're thinking, wait a minute, am I into this? Is this rape? Is this rape? Never goes over very well. Usually the people who don't like it are the victims. I'm a bad breaker-upper. So how I told him that I couldn't see him anymore is I just told him that I was moving next to the elementary school and never heard from him again. What's that? Kristi, before you leave us, tell us about your experience with that construction worker you saw right out on Victory Boulevard. Well, since you asked. You know what's worse, ladies, when you go by that construction worker and they're all, ooh, baby, shake it, ooh, pantalones calientes. Is when you go by and they say nothing. And then you got to go back. Hey, you guys have been a lot of fun. I've been Kristi Mchugh. Oh, my goodness. I didn't screw up her name, but I know her. Ah, that's nice. So I probably screwed it up several times before. That's what I do. Marion, are you here? Didn't want to miss over because I missed Larry before, and that was bad hosting job. Anyhow, come to the stage right now. I'm very excited to bring this next lady up stage. She hails all the way from Canada. Don't know what part, big country. Please welcome Kimberly McVicar.
Only laugh guy right now. This thing grosses me out. Sorry, it grosses me out. Yeah. Okay, now I'm comfortable. Guys, it's Friday. You did it. You made it to Friday. Today is my boyfriend's birthday. Well, I should say yesterday. Don't woo at that, because I've been here with you guys, so it makes me a terrible person. And it's worse because I never posted anything on Facebook because I'm married. It's true, I am. I know I've been gaining weight lately because it's getting harder to take my wedding rings off in public. Oh, you don't like that? 40% of people cheat on their spouses. You don't like minorities? That's fucked up. You gotta like us all, man. He's very uncomfortable that I gave him my contact. Very uncomfortable. Trump's America, yeah! No, I'm from Canada, so I can leave, so I don't care. It's true, I don't. But ladies, we have 4 women in here. We have a lady back there who's like hanging out with her boo. We have Becca, who I know. This is Becca, everybody. And we have a few ladies over there. And for all you're all beautiful. So, ladies, I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. I immigrated to the States, and it was very easy for me. It just cost me money. And granted, I'm very aware that I'm white, and that's all that it took. But if you want to move to Canada to get your green card legally, ladies, you have to send... Well, no, let me be very specific as he hands out the checks. All right, I'm going to talk to you back there because you're still looking at me. If you want to move to Canada legally to become a stripper, this is 100% Googleable. If you want to become a stripper in Canada, you have to send a naked photo of yourself to the government. That means there is a man whose government job is to look at naked photos all day long. What? Yeah, I am serious. Google. I said it was Google. I'm not lying to you, man. What if he has a fetish? Okay, like what am I gonna get? Like a bunch of big-handed strippers? That's weird. I don't want that, okay? And I don't know if you guys have ever been to a strip club in Canada, but in Canada we have magnetic belts on the women, so you can chuck loonies and toonies at them. Our money's made of metal, so strip clubs are a sport. I can't even imagine the rejection letter. Right? I'm sorry. You can't come to our country to get naked, eh? In a country, it's completely legal to walk around topless, but you can't come. That's so fucked. All I'm trying to say is Canada's messed up too, okay? America has its problems, but Canada does too. Speaking of problems, my 35-year-old husband just joined a band. No, don't laugh at that. He legit joined a band, and he was genuinely surprised I wasn't excited about this. He was like, hey, babe, I joined a band. That's what he sounds like. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I'm genuinely surprised you're not more excited about this. And I was like, I know what we'll do. We'll take all that money you're not going to make in your band, and we'll put all the money you never made when you were an actor or a writer or a blogger or an Amazon seller. What did I marry is what I'm getting at. Maybe we'll get that imagination house I've always wanted. So my marriage, a little bit my fault, guys. I got married in 33 days. Well, engaged. I got engaged in 33 days. So I do feel a little bit successful in that I don't have to give my gifts back. But we got married. It's true. I don't have to give a shit back. It's mine. Becca, she didn't give me shit. She didn't give me anything for my wedding, which is fine. But women, when they find out I got engaged so fast, are always like, oh my God, what do you do? How do I get a man to commit so fast? And I'm always like, it's 3 simple steps. 1, lose 20 pounds. I'm sorry, that's not me, that's the world. Step 2, stop being such a bitch. And step 3, learn how to swallow. Oh, laugh it up, sir, who is really obsessed about this strip club in Canada, because now that I'm married, I gained it all back. And I'm quite the bitch, and I won't go near that thing. It is gross. Disgusting. Anyways, I'm Kim. It's late, guys, and we fucking did it. This is the latest I've ever been up. Yeah! It's Friday, I'm not at an airport.
Kimberly, I will never be a stripper in Canada. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. That's what I've learned from that set right there. Oh my gosh, we're on the home stretch. We only have like 18 more. We're going to do this. It's going to be fine. Yes, you left your beer. I was going to drink it. I'm not going to drink it now. Come to stage right now. This man hails from Washington, the state. Please welcome Brendan Stewart, everybody.
Nailed it. You nailed it, is what you did. Oh, I'm trying to save you here on this one. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm from a small town in Washington State. It's called Graham, Washington. It's a town so white, it was named after a cracker. That's where I'm from, everybody. I'm an adult now. I like being, you can tell with the jacket. I like being an adult. One of the things I like about being an adult is that you get to do a bunch of things that, like I never got to do when I was a kid. Like quitting. Have you heard of this? Anybody? Anybody fans of this quitting? Apparently, if you suck at playing baseball, you can just stop playing baseball. And you can go home and not play baseball anymore. Like, no one told me that when I was a kid. I didn't know that was an option. So I quit everything now. Quitting's my favorite. Do it all the time. Or as I like to think of it, it's preemptive failing is the way I like to. It's more palatable that way, if you say it like that. I'm this close to just walking off the stage right now, basically. I wouldn't think twice about it. I'm out the door. That's how much I like it. I was on the internet the other day. I saw a video on the internet, and it was a video of a baby water skiing. Has anybody seen this video? It's a real video of a baby water skiing. Like the parents had built like a contraption for the baby so like the baby wouldn't fall over, you know. And at the bottom of the screen, and I'm not making this up, in tiny writing it just said, "Do not attempt professional baby." Can you be a professional at something if you have no idea you're doing it? Because that baby had no idea that it was even water skiing, like at all. Like you couldn't even really call that water skiing. Like I really think it was just more like dragging a baby around behind a boat. That's really all that was going on there. But the most annoying thing about seeing a professional water skiing baby on the internet is at the age of 6 months, this baby's already more accomplished than I am. I'm 37 years old. I don't have a job. I just lay around the house all day. I'm watching cartoons, eating Cheerios, while the woman I live with buys my food and my clothing for me. Apparently, I'm the professional baby. That's what's going on here. It's like the one job that I'm overqualified for. Right there. I'll get my business cards made tomorrow for that one. You ever take a nap just because you don't want to be awake anymore? Does anybody else do that? Anybody doing that right now? Like you're not even tired. You just don't want to exist for like 20 or 30 minutes in the middle of the day. I once took a nap because I didn't want to make myself lunch. That was the reason I took a nap, everybody. Just the effort that was going to have to go into making a sandwich at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Yes, 2 o'clock in the afternoon was too much for me to handle at that point. I had to start making some tough decisions. I was like, I could get up off the couch. I could go walk into the kitchen. I could make myself a sandwich. Or I could just have a dream about a sandwich. I could stay right here on the couch. That's one I went with, everybody, right there. Dream sandwich. 0 calories, by the way, as well. So I also made the healthy choice on that one as well, is what I did. I had a traumatic experience happen to me recently. I don't know if anybody's been through something like that. Let's see. How to describe this. Okay. This really happened. But you know that movie, it kind of put my life into perspective, basically, is what the situation happened. But you know that movie Life of Pi, where that boy was trapped in a boat with a Bengal tiger? Like, that exact same thing happened to me, except in my car with a cricket. It's basically the same thing. Like, it was basically a scene-for-scene reenactment of that movie if the boy was afraid the tiger was going to crawl down the back of his shirt. Like, it was basically the same thing as that. I did have a dream the other night that my best friend Cody won the lottery. So that's pretty cool. Apparently, that's how good my self-esteem is. In my dreams, other people's dreams are coming true. Not me. I'm just the creator of the dream. You think something good would happen to me in my own dream, but no. Yeah, my dreams usually involve me like falling off a cliff, or all my teeth falling out, or my hands turn into ping pong paddles for some reason. I don't know what's going on with that. I think what's going on is my brain is just setting the bar low for the next morning. So when I get up, I'm like, oh man, another day of depression and anxiety, but at least I don't got ping pong hands, so it's actually a pretty good day so far. I think I can deal with this day. All right, that's it for me, everybody. I'm Brandon Stewart. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're gonna start singing 99 comics still on the wall. No, okay. No, there's really only 2 more, and they're hilarious, and they're funny, and they're fabulous. And I've actually had more people in my bed before than that's on this audience now. Just want you to know. Not trying to brag or anything, but last night. Anyhow, still wearing the heels. Yeah, come to the stage right now. This lady hails all the way from Boston. Please welcome Janet Macnamara, everybody.
Hey! How fun is this? Yeah, I am having so much fun. Mostly because I'm beautiful and in LA. And I know I'm beautiful. I know it because my grandmother keeps telling me. The other day, she was like, Janet, you're so beautiful. I was like, thank you. She goes, imagine what would happen if you wore makeup and you did something with your hair. I was like, I'm good with just being beautiful. It's easier. They're paying the check. It's really fun. Nice. They're done. Hi, Robert. My brother's live streaming. He texted me on the way here and he said, don't suck. Sorry. I don't know. Life is fun. Like, when I was a kid, I thought, like, I always had this fear I'd end up like in a mental institution, I guess, because it was a voice that just talked. I always pictured it as kind of like a green goblin, and when I would take a test, like in school, like it didn't stop talking, and it stressed the hell out of me. And I remember I finally told somebody about 4th grade, and she was like, "Hey, that's you thinking." Oh, like we should get you on Ritalin, which it changed my life, because that's why I was so bad at school, because when I took a test and I never wanted to cheat, but like the goblin, it just kept telling me all the answers, and it would be like 6 + 6 12. Stop telling me, I'll figure it out on my own. Then just write 9, and they're like, your kid's dyslexic. My mom was like, I gotta go read a book. This is bullshit. Yeah. I'm dyslexic in real life. If there's one thing I know about being dyslexic, is that everything I'm not good at is stupid. That's a fact. Yeah, I know. Like, true. You don't even know what I'm not good at, and you're saying it's true. That's great. Like spelling. Exactly. There's no fucking point. They teach you this shit, and then they're like, oh, spell check is a thing. Same with cursive. You know what cursive is? Yeah, exactly. You don't know what it is. It's a dead language. You know? The only time you'll ever need cursive is to read wedding invitations. I just text the bride the day of the wedding. I'm like, where is it? They're not busy. You know, if you wanted me to show up to your wedding, you would have put your invitation in English. Readable. Yeah, this is getting fun now. Spelling. Stupid. Like, if you know what I said, I spelt it right. So fuck off. You know? I saw that red squiggly line when I hit post. I don't give a fuck. You know, the other day I was on Facebook and I was trying to update my status. I was trying to say Krista Weiss is the epitome of cool. You guys don't know her. She's cool. She quit smoking recently, so not as much as she used to be. But I was trying to update it, and and I kept getting the red squiggly line when I hit epitome, O-P-I-D-M-I-E, and I right-clicked, and the right-click was like octopus. I was like, no, like Krista Weiss is the octopus of cool? No, use some context clues, you know? Like, they're so freaking stupid. And then I just wrote it, you know? And then on the status, and then about 30 seconds later, somebody commented and just wrote epitome. And I was like, what the hell is an epitome? It was somebody that possesses the quality of a person or thing, and I was like, that's an epitome. Oh. Epitome says epitome. That's the dumbest spelling I've ever heard. Ah, nice. I'll say this and I'll get out of here. I don't know, I'm from Boston, which means I hate a lot. That's all I do is I walk around and I don't make eye contact because I hate everybody I don't know. And like I'll just watch somebody for a while. And you know how sometimes when you just hate somebody you don't know, and then you get to know them a little bit and you realize that they hate themselves. So you're like, all right, at least they get it. All right, thanks guys so much. My name is Janet Macnamara. I'm going to bring back to your host.
She's beautiful. All right, we got one more. We've almost done this, and then we're all going to smoke something or shoot needles or pop pills or something. I don't know what we're going to do. Or just, you know, whatever. Whatever we're going to do, whatever the college kids are doing right now. We're going to get a good spell check. Coming to the stage right now, she hails all the way from Houston. Please welcome Juliana DeStefano.
Hello, everybody. She got my name right. She got it right. She was so worried. Yes, woo, what's up, what's up? What did I do this week? Oh, yeah, I gave my dad an Adderall the other day so he would pay attention to me. Oh. That's what I did. Didn't really work. It didn't work at all. Is anybody here into holidays? Anybody? What's your favorite holiday? No. What's your favorite holiday? I'm just kidding. Christmas? Cool. I love Christmas, okay? Do you know that song? It's, what's it called? I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. You know that one? Right? Yeah. Too bad I saw Daddy kissing Santa Claus. Am I right? Yeah. Oh, get it? Yeah, get it? Because my dad's gay. My dad's gay. I'm just kidding. I don't know my dad. I don't know my dad. I actually had sex with a guy, and he's like, "Who's your daddy?" And I go, "I don't know." And I started crying. I know my mom though. She's kind of stupid. We grew up poor, and I used to watch my food cook in the microwave. And my mom would be like, "Don't do that, because one day when you get married, you might not be able to have babies." Saying I was frying my ovaries. Funny story, now Mom, I use that as birth control. I had sex with a guy, and he's like, "Should I pull out?" I'm like, "No, I stood next to a microwave today. We're good." We're good. What's for dinner? My ovaries! Do vegans eat ovaries anymore? Is that no? It's not a thing. They actually sell microwaves at Planned Parenthood now. Has all these different settings, like potato, defrost, and slut. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Gosh, why are CVS receipts longer than any relationship I've ever had? Did you ever question that? Like, why is a CVS receipt so long? It's longer than my relationship. I don't know. That joke would not work if I said Rite Aid or like Walgreens. It's so weird. Did you know that when you eat a girl out, you're supposed to say the alphabet with your tongue? Did you know this? Yeah. True story. I was wondering why it didn't feel good. I'm like, oh, I only hook up with illiterate guys. Oh. Guys that can't read. They're like, "Hey, B, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien." Yeah. I hooked up with a illiterate guy, but you know what also I hooked up with? A germaphobe. That was really weird, okay? The guy would have sex with me, but he wouldn't kiss me because he was afraid of catching Ebola. Like, what? He was afraid of catching Ebola. I was just afraid of catching feelings. Am I right? It was weird. I had to give him hand sanitizer jobs. Like, he touched me like he touched a crosswalk button. He's like, "Give me that booty. Give me that. Give me the booty. Give me that." Okay. I was like, wait. Till marriage. Guys, that was me being a crosswalk button. Thank you. So if a vegan goes missing, does he end up on the back of almond milk carton? Does anybody wonder that? Just kidding. Nobody cares if a vegan goes missing. Nobody like misses their vegan. They're like, "Oh shit, where'd Todd go?" Like, my vegan. You were talking about how you like Halloween, right? Good. Love Halloween. I actually went to a haunted house and I was approached by this ghost, okay? This ghost named Julio. Scared the shit out of me. I was like, ah! Not because he was a ghost, but the fact that he was the most choloest ghost ever, okay? He was all like, "Boo, puta." I was like, "Ah, I'm Mexican." Guys, I can say that because I'm half racist. So it's like... All right, I'm Juliana DeStefano. We did it. This show that could happen. Everybody, yeah, high five to the front row, laughing the whole time. My little cougarettes over here. Good. The little
tramps over here. Good. Sweet. The people in the back that are just having sex because they don't have a hotel room. Good for them. Yeah, yeah. By the way, you don't need to know the alphabet, gentlemen. Just learn to dot the I. That's all you need to do. Dot the fucking I. Keep dotting the fucking I. All right, you guys have been awesome. Please tip the waitstaff because he has to buy drugs. Please come see another show. My name's Laura Hayden. You guys have been lovely. Thank you.